Mel! Mel? You are a distraction. Damn. You, sir. So I am.
That mic on, you know that. You know.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. Presently I'm on 6 radio stations, 5 of which are in the state of Mississippi, but I'm also on the radio in Memphis, Tennessee, on AM 1600 WMQM, and I invite you to join me each and every morning from 6 a.m. until 10 o'clock. I am the true king of Memphis radio. And now I'm about to open up a can of whoop ass, and I invite you to join me as I open up the talk lines each and every morning from 8:30 until 10 o'clock. If you can't reach me on your local radio station, go to the TuneIn app. Yes, go to the TuneIn app, put in WAGR 102.5 and join me all over Mississippi and all over the world on the radio.
TBMF presents the Memphis Blues Picnic, starring O.B. Buchanan, the PC Band, Courtney Little,
I wanna be on you.
Jay Buck,
I just want you to love me back.
and Cecily Wilborn.
I'll be toxic to you.
Hosted by the cussing pastor,
Leave me alone now.
Thaddeus Matthews. The Memphis Blues Picnic is Friday night, July 1st, 7 p.m. at the event field, 1039 South Bellevue at Bellevue and Walker. Gates open at 5:30 p.m. This is a BYOB event. Lawn chairs and tents welcome. Tickets available at Graphics and More, 2552 Poplar Avenue, Suite 507. Or go online, 901tix.com. That's 901tix.com. At the gate, $45. See you Friday night, July 1st, 7 p.m. for the Memphis Blues Picnic.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. It's not often that I can say that a candidate that is running for office is truly a good person and will do exactly what they say they will do if elected. But I can say that about Judge Lonnie Thompson, Judge, General Sessions Court, Division 6. Lonnie Thompson and I shot marbles. We played kickball in the street. We lived next door to each other. We grew up in the same church. Lonnie Thompson is fair in his court, and I know he's fair because I've been in his court, and he recused himself because of our lifelong friendship. Lonnie Thompson deserves to be re-elected as your General Sessions Court judge in Division 6. He has 23 years of experience as a judge. Trusted leadership and trusted experience is what you get in Judge Lonnie Thompson. So on August 4th, vote to re-elect Judge Lonnie Thompson, General Sessions Court, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by the committee to elect Judge Lonnie Thompson. Judge Sheila Edwards is the treasurer. In this election cycle, when it comes to electing judges, not only do you want honesty and integrity, but you want experience as well. And experience is exactly what you will get when you elect Stuart Breakstone, Circuit Court Judge, Division 6. Stuart Breakstone is a Shelby County native. He graduated from Germantown High School, earned his undergraduate MBA and law degrees from Memphis State University. Stuart Breakstone began practicing law in 1991. He has broad experience in the courtroom. Stuart has tried over 50 civil jury trials and 300 bench trials in circuit, chancery, and juvenile court. He has argued more than 50 cases before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. Stuart has been an alternative resolution dispute mediator since 2013. He has spoken at dozens of seminars on topics such as evidence, contempt, and family law. Stewart is past president of the Family Law section of the Memphis Bar Association. When you're considering the right candidate, judge by experience. Vote Stewart Breakstone for Judge Circuit Court Division 6 on August the 4th. Early voting starts on July the 15th. Paid for by friends of Stewart Breakstone, Nick Rice, treasurer.
From being born in Centrefort, raised in Whitehaven, graduating from Central High School through 24 years of legal practice, I am an advocate for the community, for justice, and for equality. My name is Carlos Bibbs, and I'm an experienced attorney seeking a judgeship in Circuit Court, Division 2. Circuit Court deals with business issues, divorces, medical malpractice, and name changes, just to list a few. It's important to have experienced advocates in our courtrooms, from the counsel table to the bench. As your next Circuit Court judge, I will treat each litigant fairly and with respect from beginning to end. I ask each of you for your support and your vote, because together we can bring about justice and equality in our community.
David Poole wants to be elected as criminal court judge in Division 6. And I think it's a great idea, and I will tell you why. David Poole, as a practicing attorney, has practiced in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. He's argued before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. David Poole has engaged in probate, environmental, and trade law. Also personal injury, real estate, and yes, criminal law. David Poole has practiced in most every facet of the law. David Poole presently serves as a Shelby County General Sessions Criminal Court Judicial Commissioner or Magistrate for the past 6 years. He handles such matters as arraignments, warrant reviews, seizure hearings, warrant reviews, order of protections, and much, much more. David Poole, if elected, will make sure all matters in his courtroom are addressed with a sense of justice and fairness. On August 4th, vote David Poole, Criminal Court Judge, Division 6. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Paid for by Poole for Judge, William Davis, Treasurer. When electing a judge, you want to make sure that that person has a knowledge in the law, has integrity, and is known to be an honest person. And you will get all of these qualities if Taretha Houghton is elected as the judge in General Sessions Criminal Court Division 11. She's represented many in the Shelby County area as their attorney. Now she wants to represent all Shelby Countyans. If elected, when you walk in her courtroom, you will know you are about to be treated fairly. Your status or your culture will not determine your outcome. Only how you as a person can receive justice according to the law. On August 4th, vote for fairness on the bench. Vote Taretha Houghton, General Sessions Criminal Court Judge, Division 11. Paid for by the committee to elect Taretha Houghton, Larry Williams, Treasurer.
Education, experience, community involvement, special legislation, conferences and workshops, family, church, and friends. honesty, integrity, accessibility. What Barbara Cooper brings to you and me. She'll take a stand. Together we can win again. Yeah. Re-elect Barbara Cooper, State Representative, District 86. Paid for by friends of Barbara Cooper.
Judge Betty Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
Citizens of District 86, my name is Will Richardson and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city and our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Sometimes the avenues don't get it right. They don't get it right. Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And, oh well, let me wait a minute to get on the other side. There we go, and just when you thought it was saved, it is absolutely, positively not. And I invite you to go and get your popcorn, your cold drink, your joint if you need it, and you might need a joint after tonight's show. As we talk about the miseducation of our children, and we also talk about the scandal that is involved with our superintendent of schools. Many of you, for one reason or the other, and I saw something today that I call public relations. You know, I've been in this business 42 years. So I know media public relations when I see it. Donna Morgan. Huh? Morgan wants to come up and be on TV. But it's for the children like Morgan that myself, Sarah Carpenter, and the Memphis Lift is doing what we are doing. Fighting for the education of our children, fighting for the teachers that are teaching and not just getting a check, fighting for better payment for the teachers. Do you realize that unlicensed teachers get the same pay as licensed teachers? But one of the biggest problems that have been in all of this that we're talking about, and why the Memphis board, Shelby County School Board, has not taken and looked into these scandals, into the habits of this superintendent, is because they said they have no evidence. So today, I'm going to supply evidence, or as the young folk call it, receipts. Morgan, you can go on now because I got to cuss. But she wants to come on up here with her 30 bear. Now, let me get some of you motherfuckers straight. Especially some of you motherfuckers that was on here talking about why he got commercials. Because I make money. This is a business. And I want all these judicial candidates that's running to understand. This is a business. I get paid. There is no exclusivity unless you pay for exclusivity. There's about 3 judges that I have on here that paid to be the only candidate in their race on my show. They paid me and paid me well for that. All the other judicial candidates is made the best man or woman win. I just thought that I would set it straight. Okay, I'm in this game for money. I'm on the air because I make my living, and as good as I am, you wouldn't expect white media to do it free. So don't ask me to do it free. And don't waste my damn time either. Okay? I had a lady today, I was trying to take me a nap, woke me up. She wants to tell me about a political crook. And she wants to go on there and call out Bertrand Thompson. Well, hell. And then she calls me back, now you're scared to talk. Well, first of all of us know that Bertrand Thompson is a crook. He's a thief. A thief among thieves. The king of political thieves in this community. Then he fucked up and tried to fuck with my money. That's where you really fucked up, Brett. I've wondered why all of these judicial candidates paid Bertrand Thompson, a disbarred attorney, disbarred for thievery, have lawsuits against him in court now for stealing. Why these lawyers, the lawyers till they become judges, why would they think that Bertrand Thompson is their way into office? I don't know. And I tolerated that little motherfucker until he fucked with my money. Fuck with anything but my wife and my money. Fuck with my children if you want to. They old enough to be able to kick your ass right now. So don't fuck with my wife and don't fuck with my money. Okay? And whichever order you want that one to go in. My money, all my wife, all my money. But this evening, I want to present to you, and I hope that board members are watching the program on this evening. Board members say that they have had nothing to go on to start an investigation into Joris Ray. It's not enough that only 11% of our school children are passing. 89% of our children are failing. Dr. Ray, I listened to you. There was a special call meeting of the school board a couple of hours ago, and I was listening to you talk about distractions, political distractions. I'm not a politician. I'm not running for office. Sarah Carpenter is not a politician. Sarah Carpenter has been fighting causes in the North Memphis area for years. Fighting for parents and fighting for the students since I know the early 90s when I first met her. Hell, we've even fought each other. But we always come back together for the common good of our children. I noticed one of the oldest gimmicks in the public relations scheme today. She held a press conference yesterday, and I couldn't be there because I spent all weekend in Atlantic City at the Borgata, where I had a marvelous time and spent thousands of dollars. But I didn't spend no bill money, so I was fine. Flew back into Memphis late yesterday. Had to get me a drink. Had to go to Houston's because the food in Atlantic City is horrible. Now, that's just to me. But I enjoyed my weekend. I rest. I got a bad knee. I got to find out something for my knee. I had a scooter. Y'all saw the scooter thing, didn't you? That Mel put all up on Facebook and stuff. And then Saturday, I didn't want to keep her from enjoying herself, so I went over with my good friend Bishop Parrish Gibson and his wife Loretta. We kind of teamed up. We were the more mature people on the trip, and I tried to walk, and my knee is fucked up. It is. I got to go I got to soak it. I got to do anything but get a knee replacement because I got a cruise that is coming up. But I had a great time, came back, I was on the air. Now let me get to this public relations thing. What I noticed on the news outlets comment section was this barrage of individuals who was singing his praises. But here's something that educated, or the so-called educated folk do. I'm an educator. They have to let you know how smart they are. Now, so I automatically, when I saw this great barrage of the educated echelon, I knew that it was a public relations ploy by the administration and Joris Ray to make him look good. Why isn't the superintendent of school, the leader of the school system, held to the same level as teachers, held to the same level as anyone else in the school system that is failing? Why hasn't this elected school board, who only has one employee, that's only one, they ain't got but one employee, and that's the superintendent. They have nothing to do with the janitor, the teachers, the secretaries, nothing. By state law, the only employee that they have is the superintendent of schools. The superintendent of schools. A leader, or supposed to be leader. I'm looking for a document. Are supposed to be leader of the school system, where he should make sure that the teachers are par excellence, where he should make sure that his behavior is exemplary. The Shelby County Board of Education has a code of superintendent's code of ethics that was issued in 2017. Purpose is to outline the code of ethics for the superintendent of Shelby County Schools. Scope: this policy applies to the superintendent and members of the Shelby County Board of Education. A superintendent's professional behavior must conform to an ethical code. The code must be idealistic and at the same time practical, so that it can apply reasonably to all superintendents. The superintendent acknowledges that the school system belongs to the public and serves for the purpose of providing educational opportunities to all. However, the superintendent accepts responsibility for providing professional leadership in the school system and the community. This responsibility requires the superintendent to maintain standards of exemplary professional conduct. It must be recognized that the superintendent's actions will be viewed and appraised by the community, Board of Educational, professional associates, and students. To these ends, the superintendent subscribes to the following statements of standards, and it goes on and on. I want to clear up tonight for this audience and for the Board of Education that says that all that they have heard is innuendos and rumors. So with hearing the innuendos and rumors, this Board of Education, elected by the people, have sought not to dabble with the improprieties, the fraternizing of this superintendent with employees. Well, some have said, well, we ain't got no proof. Okay. And I want all you decent white folks to listen to me tonight, because I need the white folk to do just like you did some years ago. When Dr. Willie Harrington, before he became the mayor of the city of Memphis, was the superintendent of schools. Dr. Harrington got a woman pregnant. Single Dr. Harrington. Not married Dr. Harrington. Didn't have no wife Dr. Harrington. Got a young woman who's grown now. She's good grown. Thick red bone. Got her pregnant. White people in this community, you lost your damn mind. Oh, he got to go. Yes, sir. We can't have no superintendent impregnate nobody. Well, when you fuck, that's subject to happen. And he was a single man. I can remember it. I was a young man, but I can remember that. You called for the head of Dr. Harrington based on the fact that he slept with a woman who was single, got her pregnant, and that's what fucking we'll do. Now, white people, listen to me, white people. I call on you now to do the very same thing. With Joris Ray. The education of our children is not about the black thing or the white thing. It's about the right thing. Many white parents didn't want your children in the Shelby County schools. You want your own school district. Because you know what we found out. What we found out, brother, it's a failure. Board members, I want to present to you my evidence tonight, if you please. Not hearsay, not innuendos, but facts according to legal documentation given by Tiffany Joris Ray. And I'm looking at an idiot, Keith Pender. Joris Ray isn't the problem. The problem starts at home with some of these parents. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Just shut the fuck up. We're not talking about what parents are supposed to do. We're talking about what the superintendent of schools is supposed to do. The mannerism of the superintendent of schools, and he should not be fleecing the flock or fucking the flock. Now shut the fuck up or get off my motherfucking page. Say another motherfucking word and you go. Teachers are fearful to come out for the loss of their jobs. Teachers are fearful to talk about being fondled and molested not only by Ray, but by other principals who are Kappas, who know what Ray is doing, and if the leader ain't shit, then them that follow him and go along with his bullshit ain't shit either. closest person to any man is the woman he sleeps with. The woman that you sleeps with knows secrets that she holds dear to her heart until you fuck over her. In November, in fact, on November 11th of last year, Tiffany Sharice Ray filed divorce against Joris Marquise Ray. In her filing, and you the judge tonight, I'm just presenting the case. It says that wife alleges and charges that irresponsible differences have arisen and exist between the parties. Wife alleges and charged that husband is guilty of inappropriate marital conduct. Wife alleges and charges that husband is guilty of adultery. That means he's guilty of fucking somebody besides her. May I present you the court tonight? May I present now further evidence that calls the names of several of the fuckies. All of the fuckies' names are not here, but many of the fuckies' names are noted. In February to the court, that was Exhibit 8. This is Exhibit B. February 21st, 10:53 a.m. in the Circuit Court of Shelby County, Tennessee for the 30th Judicial District. Tiffany Sharice Ray, being the plaintiff, answers to the defendant's first set interrogatory and first request for production of documents profound to plaintiff. Lord have mercy. I know, Joris, that this is a distraction. But I'm going to give you your board. The ammunition, if they're concerned about the children. If not, I'm going to pass this on to some national people that I know in the media and make this a national story. Interrogatory. State your full name, address, date of birth, and social security number. Tiffany Joris Ray, 805 Shallow Walk Cove, Collierville, Tennessee, 36017, born September 15, 1972. You don't have to give us, Joris, your social security number. Interrogatory number 2, identify and provide the address of each and every person that plaintiff believes has knowledge of any facts alleged in plaintiff's complaint. The last name and address and phone number. Are y'all ready for the names? Are y'all ready for the names? Erica D. Hill. Erica D. Hill has knowledge of Ms. Hill's contact information. Ms. Hill has knowledge of her affair with husband, including their sexual relationship. Erica D. Hill is an employee of the Shelby County school system. The wife under sworn oath states that she has knowledge that Erica D. Hill fucked, sucked, and engaged in some freaky behavior. The next woman was in a relationship. So says people that I know that know her for a number of years. In fact, Shantiska Elaine Franklin has knowledge of Miss Franklin's contact information. Miss Franklin has knowledge of her affair with husband, including their sexual relationship. Joris is slinging dick, so just slanging dick. That she left her husband. She was fucking him before he became superintendent. Stop fucking her. Dropped her for a lady by the name of Lori Phillips. Then dropped Lori Phillips for Jerica Phillips. Shantiska no longer works for the Board of Education. She works for the Shelby County Assessor's Office presently. That is presently where she is employed. Wanda H. Cooper. Lord have mercy today. Oh, by the way, Joris, everybody ain't loyal to you. There are people that can testify that you were seen at a very private club in Midtown called the Pocket Club, where you and Sean Tiska Elaine Franklin was seen doing the cozy down in the basement. We have her ready to supply, the person that saw you there, ready to supply testimony. Wanda H. Cooper. Lord have mercy. Husband has knowledge of Miss Cooper's contact information. Miss Cooper has knowledge of her affair with husband, including their sexual relationship, as well as the non-disclosure agreement signed by Miss Cooper in 2004. Wait a minute, Wanda. So you sign a piece of paper. See, the wife had to have a private investigator because this shit gets deep. You signed a piece of paper in 2004 stating that you wouldn't tell nobody that you was fucking Joris? See, for this lawyer here to have all this shit here, they got the goods on Joris, as you will find out as I further present my case to you, the court. So he had you sign a paper. I didn't suck your dick. I didn't blow in your asshole. We didn't have threesomes. How long was your non-disclosure for? Ronnie L. Johnson Jr. What you say, Pastor? I said Ronnie L. Johnson Jr. Did he fuck Ronnie? Oh no. It says Ronnie L. Johnson Jr., who I think is a flunky or driver. Husband has knowledge of Mr. Johnson's contact information. Mr. Johnson has knowledge of husband's inappropriate relationship with multiple women during the marriage, including but not limited to Shanteska Elaine Franklin and Erica D. Hill. They have participated in out-of-town travel together and visits to casinos in Tunica, Mississippi. They have hosted house parties at Mr. Johnson's home with husband and his girlfriends. Mr. Johnson has called husband's girlfriends for him to engage in three-way phone conversations. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Well, somebody just said, Lord have mercy.
Power on.
Lord have mercy.
Connection successful.
Mm. Mm. Which Your Honor, and to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'd like to see if I can bring on another witness.
Please leave your message for Melita Thomas.
Miss Melita Thomas. This is Thaddeus Matthews. In fact, Miss Melita Jordan Thomas of 8002 Stem Bridge Drive in Arlington, Tennessee. I would like to speak to you concerning your appearance in the divorce papers of Joris Ray, where it says Miss Thomas has arranged phone calls with husband and husband's girlfriends and has participated in outings with husband and husband's girlfriends. I don't expect you to call. I just want to see if this was your number. Thank you. God bless you. Melita. Melita Jordan Thomas of 8002 Stem Bridge Drive, Arlington, Tennessee. It states here that Ms. Thomas has arranged phone calls with husband and husband's girlfriends. and has participated in outings with husband and the husband's
Power off.
girlfriend. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. I got some more dirt. I mean, some more evidence. Can I take commercials, or do I need to go ahead and on talk and give you the rest of this? Are you sitting on the edge of your seats yet? Board members. I'm sure she's listening, watching. But I'm going to find pictures of all of you ladies and put your pictures up, post your pictures. So far, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we have fraternization. I don't know whether there is a fraternization policy with the board. The board, Devontae Hill, the board members are going to come up with something to say that they don't have anything to do with his divorce and he didn't fuck on school grounds or something to that effect. No, they can't say that. There is an ethics agreement, and you've got the superintendent fucking members using his position as superintendent to have sex with these women, offering them positions. And I bet they know he fucking everybody. Wait a minute, I ain't finna start for commercials. I'll do commercials when I do this part. They said Melita Thomas is the director of alternative schools. Well, y'all tell her tomorrow, y'all know her secret is out. Let me tell you, I want to take a break, but sometimes this stuff just gets too good. The wife got pictures. Touch your neighbor. And so the wife got some pictures. the wife is providing the following to the courts: photographs of large quantities of husband's cash. Listen to what I just said. The pussy that sleeps with you is the most dangerous pussy that you'll ever have, because that pussy knows all of your secrets. She's got pictures of large quantities of cash. Is this kickback money? Look at these contracts. See, the word came now unto me the other day that he made sure that $34 million went to Service Master. Someone said to me that the agreement was that if they got the contract, he will get a $200,000 kickback. So all these kickbacks, all these large quantities of cash, not checks, but large quantities, because you know they don't give kickbacks in checks. Checks are traceable. Lord, help me today. How long has he been having these large quantities of cash? Board members, you have subpoena power and can bring all of these women, they do work for you, before the Board of Education. Is this where our money is going? Are contracts going to individuals that are giving kickbacks to this superintendent? Here it is in the divorce papers. There's a legal document. The wife knows. She got pictures. Not only that, she got pictures of Delta plane tickets to Atlanta in the husband's name and Erica Martina Hill's name. Pictures She got a picture of the handwritten non-disclosure agreement dated January 9, 2004, signed by W.H. Cooper, which evidenced husband's relationship with Miss Cooper. She got pictures on me. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that I have supplied the proper evidence to this Board of Education. Will they? Stephanie Love, you've always been in the corner of Joris Ray. When your constituents cried out against him being there, you was adamant about him being selected. You had a stroke months ago. And the rumor mill, it is alleged that while you've been sick, Ray been giving you money to pay your bills. Where is all of the $803 million that the state of Tennessee gave to the school system? Where's all that money? If it was set aside for certain programs, how much went here, how much went there, how much went over yonder? We the people want to know. Joris Ray, I ain't through. I won't be through until the state steps in. The state needs to do a forensic audit on all of the finances and every department of the school system. Everyone. I won't be through with you, Joris, until you're gone. Maybe CNN needs to get the story. There are those of us who are trying to get a meeting with the governor. I don't care if the state takes over or whatever the state chooses to do. We are in a state of emergency. Van Turner, you want to give Shelby County Schools $55 million more for the next 10 years, and you're going to try to bring legislation next week. You just gave. See, that's why I say you crooks me in this shit together. The commission just gave the school board $21 million several weeks ago. And now Van Turner wants to give Shelby County Schools $55 million more for the next 10 years. I say to any county commissioner that your priority now should be the scandal that is going on in the system. And I'm sure they're trying to cook books, but it's so many books at so many schools. Principals have been known to steal money. Coaches have been known to steal money. Our children have old school books, if they have a school book at all. Van Turner, you plan to run for mayor next year. Ronald Van Pope, I see your request. You know I love to talk to you, boy. I say do not elect. There are 3 board members that are running for re-election. That McKissick girl, who else? I had them wrote down. McKissick girl, Charles Avery, and there's one more. I said that we don't want any of them. You're on the board now, and you won't be responsible to the people of this community. So why would we vote for you again? Why? We've got to remove all these corrupt people that we know. Hell, ain't gonna be no pussy left at the Board of Education. He gonna be them fucked everybody. And I know some of these women probably married. I wonder what their husband think. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I got to take some commercials. And then we're going to come back here on the hottest show that you've ever seen. That is Matthew's Show.
This is Thaddeus Matthews. You know, people are always asking me, who do I feel is a great lawyer that can handle their criminal or their civil matters? And I always have to recommend my lawyer of over 25 years, Joe Osment. Now I want to recommend my friend and my lawyer, Joe Osment, for Criminal Court Judge Division 2. Joe Osment has been practicing law for 30 years. Joe Osment is a man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that if you, your family, or your friends have to stand in front of him, you know whether you're the victim or the defendant, the courtroom of Joe Osment is about justice and fairness for all. Joe Osment is committed to helping find solutions in the community and to making the right decisions in the courtroom regarding those that can be saved and those that should be incarcerated to save others. Vote Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge Division 2. Early voting starts July 15th through the 30th. Election day is August 4th. Paid for by the committee to elect Joe Osment, Criminal Court Judge Division 2, Michael Working, Treasurer.
Greetings, citizens of District 86. My name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city and our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Hello, I'm Judge Betty Thomas Moore. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve as your judge in Division 5 of General Sessions Civil Court for the past 16 years. I made history as the first elected female judge of the Shelby County General Sessions Civil Court. I dispose of thousands of cases making impartial and just decisions. I am proud to serve Shelby County. Thank you for your vote.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Judge Betty Thomas Moore, Alvin Moore, Treasurer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tarita Hewlett, and I am running for judge of General Sessions Criminal Division 11. Just to quickly tell you about myself, I've been a licensed attorney since 2001. I have my JD, MBA, and postgraduate law degree called LLM. I'm happy to say I've stepped foot in practice law at every court in Shelby County. I have worked both as a criminal defense attorney and also a city prosecutor for the city of Memphis. I am familiar with all aspects of the criminal justice system and the criminal litigation process, from arraignment to jury trials, all the way up through the appellate level. But I want to tell you why I need your vote. You know, going to court can be a stressful process. And you may want to say, hey, I'll never end up in criminal court, but the truth is, you never know. You could be a witness, you could be going in support of someone, you could be going to testify about a matter, and that could be very stressful. But one thing you should never have to worry about or stress about is, how will I be treated when I go before the judge? I'm asking for your vote. A vote for Tarita Hewlett means that everyone that walks in Division 11 will be treated with dignity and respect. Yes, I've received several endorsements also, but today I'm looking to get your endorsement. Please vote for me, Tarita Hewlett, for Judge, General Sessions Criminal Division 11. Thank you. Woo! Tarita Hewlett. Woo!
You know, in this election cycle, when it comes to electing judges, not only do you want honesty and integrity, but you want experience as well. And experience is exactly what you will get when you elect Stuart Breakstone, Circuit Court Judge, Division 6. Stuart Breakstone is a Shelby County native. He graduated from Germantown High School, earned his undergraduate MBA and law degrees from Memphis State University. Stuart Breakstone began practicing law in 1991. He has broad experience in the courtroom. Stuart has tried over 50 civil jury trials and 300 bench trials in circuit, chancery, and juvenile court. He has argued more than 50 cases before the Tennessee Court of Appeals. Stuart has been an alternative resolution dispute mediator since 2013. He has spoken at dozens of seminars on topics such as evidence, contempt, and family law. Stuart is past president of the Family Law Section of the Memphis Bar Association. When you're considering the right candidate, judge by experience. Vote Stuart Breakstone for Judge, Circuit Court, Division 6 on August the 4th. Early voting starts on July the 15th. Paid for by friends of Stuart Breakstone, Nick Rice, treasurer.
Here's your invitation to Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor, 47th birthday party and blues show. It's Friday, September 9th, 7 p.m. at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken, featuring in concert L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
O.B. Buchanan, Summer Wolf,
If you want me,
Summer Wolf,
leave me.
West Love,
Love the way you put it on me.
Mr. Sam,
Say jump up, roll it.
Red Velvet,
I wanna love somebody.
and introducing new Southern Soul sensation, West Dawn.
If you don't wanna treat me right, somebody else will.
It's Melanie, Mrs. Cussing Pastor's 47th birthday party and blues show. Friday, September 9th at the LaPlace Ballroom and Event Center. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door. VIP, $65 per seat at a table of 9 or a whole table for $500. Tickets available only at cussingpastor.com. The MC for the evening, none other than the Cussing Pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. Get your tickets now!
Oh, wait. Let me hit this button over here. I got the church scene all set up like I'm gonna preach to y'all. And the question becomes, Van Turner is terming out. Is Van a Kappa? Come on. I'm hoping that some of you commissioners will not go for this ploy. I really do. I'm hopeful that you will not fall for this game that's being played.
Power on.
Thank you.
Power off.
Okay. I hope that you won't. And I think it's, somebody let me know, is he a Kappa? Have I provided enough evidence tonight for this board to look into the behavior of this superintendent? It will not stop. Neither myself or Cyril Carpenter. It will not stop. The pressure will not stop. I'd like to hear from you if you'd like to talk to me on this issue. 901 231 9239. 901 231 9239. And I still invite those of you who are employees to email me. Thaddeus.Matthews@gmail.com. Okay? Thaddeus.Matthews@gmail.com. I invite you right now to call me though. Or are you scared? Okay. Do you think that Joris needs to go? Or do you think that he needs to stay? 901 827 9239. 901 231 9239. So you mean to tell me you have no view on this? All is well. What do you think about his scandalous behavior? This action, trying to straighten out a cord, Keith Williams, I hear that you're scared to talk to me. Why? If you're going to tell the truth. What reason do this community have to elect you when you're fearful to speak on the issues? There is going to be a he's an alpha. And I'm getting a message from somebody that knows. Capos didn't want him. He pledged alpha instead. My source states he went to Kappa's and they rejected him in the first meeting. Come on. Are y'all scared? I hear all of you talking about what we need to do. You fearful to make your voice known, or somebody is going to know your voice? Damn. See, some of you all, this cord keeps getting around. Okay. Some of y'all know what happened. Some of you need to run. Well, there are candidates, I'm sure, that's running. I talked with a husband of a young lady that is running, that worked very closely in the school system with the superintendent until He fired her. And I really would, looking at her credentials, well, you know, I would like to support her. I'm very hopeful that at this point that Van, who is also the head of the NAACP, cares about the children and drops this idea of giving them another $55 million when we don't know where all of the millions of dollars are going. And I heard him today that on his live that he did talk about $2 billion. All right. I mean, if y'all ain't gonna call, I can call it a night. I'm tired anyway. I still got what they call that plain sluggishness. And I got to do the radio in the morning, too. So, y'all ain't got nothing to say. I'm not going to stop fighting. Cyril Carpenter is not going to stop fighting. There are those of us in this community that know jet lag. Thank you. That's the word I was trying to get. No, it's time for him to go. The wife done called the names. The wife done called the names. Let's see if I can find some pictures in here. Let's see if I can Google some pictures here. Let's see. London Chafin, you got any questions? Pick up the goddamn phone and call me. Don't be asking me no motherfucking questions on the page. You got something you want to know? That's what. Call me. Y'all be so bright on the page. Let's see. Let me Google. You gotta talk about withholding funds. There's a picture in my inbox. Which inbox? I got several. Yeah, sent me her email, her work phone number. Can you get me a picture of her? send me everything but what I need. Let's see. Phone lines are open. I done did my part. I did my part tonight. Now what you gonna do? Are you going to stand and fight for our children? I'll find one of these. All right, phone lines are open. 901-231-9239. You think Melita Jordan Thomas? Well, I told her I didn't care what she called me or not. She was setting up the rendezvous. Okay. Londa, I have not asked for you anything, one thing about me. Well, bitch, bye. I sure ain't scared to block your ugly ass either. Trigger. But she has pictures of large amounts of cash. Do you think he's on the take? Miss Ray, if you want to get anything to me, you can have somebody else send it. Her name is, which name did I give? Melita Jordan Thomas, Wanda H. Cooper, Erica D. Hill. And I'd like to know what Ronnie L. Johnson Jr.'s official title is to the superintendent. Don't come into my show, Trace upon an accent. What we talking about? Your ass should have been here at 7 o'clock. Ain't nobody finna tell you shit. Melita was an alternative school principal before she became director. So he moved on up. You like the madam, Melita. She won't talk to me though. Let me try again. Oh, Eric, goddammit, it's a ran twice. If your ass wasn't here to see it, then goddammit, you didn't see it. Motherfuckers come to my show late, and then I didn't see this and I didn't see that. Damn. Everybody done saw the concert for July the 1st. I'll be there as the MC. $25 in advance. I'm trying to deal with something that's urgent. Saving our children. To my friend, which one's Melita? The red dress or the black dress? You know, I got little detectives to be working. Ooh, she ugly too. Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. But she is a little pudgy too. Lord have mercy. And we know that Sean works every day. I can't get her to call me for the assessor's office. Okay. The assessor's office. That's where she works. My friend, see if you can give me a picture of Melita, Melita Jordan Thomas. She's the madam of the group. I wonder was they having swingers. Now they was hanging out at the Pocket Club, I'm told, by an employee there. It's a private club. I got the picture of, oh, that's Melita. The fat woman is Melita? And she couldn't do nothing but be a madam. Because he don't fuck fat women. I noticed that none of the women. All right, wait a minute. The picture you just sent me, who is that? Because I ain't got all these women confused. Which woman is that? That's Melita? I wonder, does her husband know? Her husband's in a that A is that Alpha's? Let me see if I can do this while I'm on the air. Wait a minute. Lord, y'all have been working. I wonder if her husband. Let's see. Let me see. I think I put the picture up. Ooh, wait a minute. Y'all got me working. Yep. Will y'all hold on as I work a little bit? Okay. My little detective working. Let me say the one of her and her husband. Wait a minute. Whew. Y'all have me working so hard, and I'm on the air. Lord have mercy. because she ain't going to answer my call. But why was she involved? Somebody said her husband is named Wayman. And he's an alpha. Maleta is a delta. It's hard to do sometimes when I'm on the air. Let me see. I don't want that. Oh, this thing trying to do an upgrade. I don't want no damn upgrade. So I'll figure it out tomorrow. Trying to do something, trying to add some new stuff. I don't want no new stuff. Oh, have mercy. All right. Phone lines are open though. 901 231 9239. And if you don't want to talk about it, if you're scared to talk about it, then we'll leave it alone. But the wife says is Miss Thomas has arranged phone calls with husband and husband's girlfriends and has participated in outings. Who is this? Jose.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. Oops, your caller just hung up. Goodbye.
Yeah. What Jose know? None. Well, it's a shame what is happening in our school system. And it seems as though no one cares. And here's old Ronnie L. Johnson Jr. riding the superintendent around from hoe to hoe. Ronnie L. Johnson has knowledge of Mr. Husband has knowledge of Mr. Johnson's contact information. Mr. Johnson has knowledge of husband's inappropriate relationships with multiple women during the marriage, including but not limited to Shantiska Elaine Franklin and Erica D. Hill. They have participated in out-of-town travel together and visits to casinos in Tunica, Mississippi. They have host house parties at Mr. Johnson's home with husband and his girlfriends. Mr. Johnson has called husband's girlfriends for him to engage in three-way phone conversations. Shelby County School Board. You should have been listening. Don't be asking me who they were. I've given all the names that the wife has, and there are others. And Miss Ray, at any time that you feel as though you want to talk to me, or you want to provide me with pictures and evidence, please feel free to hit my email, Thaddeus.Matthews@gmail.com. Somebody said Ronnie is an alpha and a hoe, and they know him. Does he work for the board? Oh, he got him on that doing that little thing. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And again, I wonder if Toledo or Melito, whatever her name is, whether her husband, they say his name is Wayman, whether he knows that his wife is involved in this scandal. All right. 7 minutes till the hour. Oh, hell, now who is this?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. Okay, I sent the caller's voicemail. Goodbye.
Somebody just informed me that Ronnie is a cop and was let go by Ray a few months ago. Ronnie, anytime you want to talk to me, brother, the doors are open.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yeah, who is this?
Yeah, man, this Larry, man, you a baby.
Okay. Motherfucker, you can't even talk. Your mamma's pussy must have strangled you when you was being born. You motherfucker, you. Ronnie, if he let you go and you want to tell your story, the public wants to hear from you. Ronnie, send me an email with your number and stuff in it, and I'll contact you. Come on, Covington, Tennessee. Ain't nobody gonna talk to you. Shit. Country motherfucker, you. You welcome on the show. Melita, if you want to talk, the doors are open for you. Erica Hill, Erica D. Hill. If you want to talk, if you want to call the wife a lie, Wanda H. Cooper, you're welcome to be guests on the show. School board members, you have enough information now to do your due diligence. You have subpoena power. And see, and one of the things that you know is you can't have a closed door meeting. Everything has to be out public.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later. El cliente de servicio móvil al que llama no se encuentra disponible.
Muy bien, gracias. That number has been disconnected. So, give me his address. China Mac, I got tangible evidence now. I've got the wife's statement on a legal document that she has sworn that this is true. You ain't under no gag order once you're fired. If he was let go, you're no longer under a gag order. All right, I did my job for the night. Have y'all enjoyed the show? I hope you did. Y'all scared to touch it. Any of you individuals that want to clear your name, you can do it on tomorrow night. Because if this goes to court, he gonna try to settle this one out of court. But remember, the wife says she has pictures. Okay. I'm back. But I'm finna go. Join me on the radio in the morning. 6 a.m. until 10. All right. Until then.